Unique scroll of summoning.
You of course recall Rufio, the feeble old man I sent you to kill when we first met. He was weak in life, but his spirit is quite angry in death. The scroll will allow you to call upon Rufio's angry ghost for assistance.
His angry ghost.
He will appear, unleash his anger upon your foes, and then disperse.
Lucien is like, yeah, now he's back as a ghost. And this time he's angry. He's so angry. He's a little upset. As if, you know, I'm literally a Dunmer. One of my abilities, one of my racials, is to summon an ancestral ghost. And he's like, yeah, you can bring a ghost back to life. And they're angry. Isn't that fucking sick? Isn't that absolutely twisted? When we had last left the hero of Kavach, well, they carried out some more work for the Dark Brotherhood, which of course involved more killings, more faking of killings, reporting back after they did a whole bunch of killings at the Summer Mist Manor. All manner of things had been accomplished. And now, it seemed as if maybe this would be the end of their little adventures with Ochiva, and something greater awaited them. Time would only tell. But now, it was time to report back to Ochiva and see if that was true. This is the Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion Remastered. Welcome back. Zoop, zoop. And, as you can see, we are not where we last left. We are back at the Spire, where I have, as I had mentioned, now that we've gotten our light armor capped out, let's take a quick peek over here. Yeah, now that our light armor is capped out, we almost have everything capped out. We still need blade. Hand-to-hand is going to be the tough one, which maybe we should tend to that while we're out here. I don't know. Maybe I should go meet with the hand-to-hand trainer. Sneak will be a little bit tougher, but I think hand-to-hand is going to be the real problematic one. Speechcraft will come as we progress. And absolute worst case scenario with Speechcraft, we can power level it on just one character or something like that, right? We can walk up to a guard. Anyway. While out here, I did finally enchant our full cloth equipment. We're at 100% spell effectiveness. And got some new stuff. Got the cream treaders for treading upon creamy men and their bods. If we happen to find another amazing Transcendent Sigil Stone, then we'll no longer use this. We'll upgrade them to something else or the other. But this is what we've got for now. We've got a mundane ring, which I wouldn't mind replacing with a ring of perfection. Because once we cap out with all of our melee business, I mean, I think we're going to be... We can just do full magic. You know, we can just convert into full magic. We don't even need to worry about, right, resisting or reflecting spells. And in fact, right now, yeah, I'm pretty sure, if I check over here, don't we have, 101 spell absorption? So I could even unequip the mundane ring right now, but I don't have, a suitable replacement, I guess. Well, I guess I could put on something else. Yeah, why not? What should I equip? I guess of steel skin? I was looking it up earlier when I was doing my, my enchanting and whatnot, and there's a hand-to-hand ring that also confers some amount of physical damage mitigation, which would be useful. Anyway, this was the Robe of the Archmage, now Robe of the Butt Bringer. and I used one of our Transcendent Sigil Stones on it. Shackles of Prophecy. Can't even see them over the robes, really. Yeah, you can catch a glimpse of one of the chain links there, but definitely not in first person, you can't tell. But nonetheless, use another Sigil Stone. And our third one, Sunlight Shelter of the Sucker for the Archmage's hood, right there. Unfortunately, like I said, we only got the 3. And we were unfortunate enough as well to not get the Necromancer's Amulet. I even went back and checked it to see if, like, maybe one of the patches or whatever somehow made it, like, super fix itself. And I think we're hoping against hope. But nonetheless, we got our Magicka up to 553 on account of on account of that. Excuse me. And I think we may be able to pump it even higher, right? Like, it might be the case that I don't need the Spelldrinker Amulet, you know? And I'll just pop on another amulet that gives me something else, right? It's something to think about. And just as well, we could have, as I need less slots for things. Let's see. Where is Gordon at? There we go. Yes, I need less slots for things. Once we stop using a melee weapon properly, I might just unbind Azura's Star. You know, I might just unbind it. Something to think about. I might always want to keep the torch because walking around in torchlight looks extremely cool. But I might not always want to have Azura's Star. It depends. Because I could always just deal the correct amount of damage with, like, my number 2. Or a number 1. Which right now I'm using for Frenzy. Anyway, stuff to consider. Stuff to consider. And mind you, if we really wanted to, I went and checked as well. There's at least one more. I went and found a Oblivion Gate that we haven't done yet, but did uncover right over here. We'll do that after we get our quest turn in and whatnot. But if we really wanted to, we could, like, save scum to try and get the Fortify Magicka Sigil Stone, so we get a 50-point Fortify Magicka effect rather than using, like, our custom version, which caps out at 24. But I don't think we'll go to such lengths. Right, we've resisted that temptation to this point, so I don't see why, you know, we'll if we must survive off of kind of like limited resources, then so be it. Anyway, let's head over here to Bruma, because I'm pretty sure this is where the hand-to-hand trainer is. I checked in between videos, and I want to say it was the house where we met the Grey Fox at before here in Bruma. I think it was Helvius? Something along those lines. But the guy who's... yeah, here we go. This guy is apparently the hand-to-hand super trainer. Okay. Did I actually already get their boon? Maybe I'm not even high enough level. Okay, hello. Oh god.
I hope I can help.
I forgot this is how he looked. Oh yeah, I can't even get it from him yet. My hand-to-hand is so low. Okay, tell me of Bruma.
All I need is a roof, some bread, and blessings of the night. Bruma is God's country, and the gods are good to me.
It's God's country. All right, tell me a rumor.
No one's going out to Harlan's Watch after what the Fighters Guild found there.
What did they find there?
Shadow hide you.
Okay, may it hide you as well. Let's head on out here. Now, another part of me was debating exactly how I wanted to, like, armor up my character. Well, clothe up my character. And I was thinking, like, there are some really interesting new clothing items and armor in the Shivering Isles. But I don't know if I want to wait that long And just as well, I don't know, I was very much convinced to go for like the iconic blue wizard robe, you know? There's something to be said about it. There's something fun. Which, just as well, speaking of earlier playing inefficiently, as we've touched on, the wizard robes are actually pretty bad if you want to be a wizard. Right? Because it counts as both your chest piece and your pants. So we've only got the robes giving us 50 Fortify Magicka when I could have a shirt and pants, and thus 100. So I'm literally having that. Or alternatively, 48, I guess. Okay. So, let's travel out here, because we don't have what it takes to get the secret trainer. We'll head over to Cyrodiil and report to Ochiva. Who was the last person we had killed? Who was it? Oh, yeah. Permanent retirement for Adamus.
Have mercy.
Okay.
Just one coin.
Over here. Right. And like I said, this might actually... Because we don't really have a setup for anyone else.
So good to see you. Is there anything you need?
This might be it from Ochiva. Okay. Hello?
Ah, Assassin, I must speak with you. It is quite urgent. A sealed letter just arrived from a Dark Brotherhood courier.
We have
recognize
couriers?
this type of parcel. It contains sealed orders. It's addressed to you from Lucien Lachance. You must open these sealed orders immediately and follow their instructions to the letter. It would seem the Black Hand itself has a task for you.
Okay. Can I talk to you again about this?
Assassin, why are you still here? Have you not opened your sealed orders? Go, now. The Black Hand obviously has need of your abilities.
Wow, I can't even talk to her. How about Antoinetta?
Yes, dearest brother? Is there something I can help you with?
Yeah, okay.
Good luck, brother.
Let's check our sealed letter. Was it called sealed letter? Let's see here. No. Was it called letter from Lucien? Nope. Well, what the fuck? Start from the bottom. I'll just look for the icon. Oh, orders. Okay. Eliminator. You've served the Dark Brotherhood well in the short time you've been with us. Indeed, the rate of your advancement has been rather remarkable. Now the Black Hand itself is in need of your abilities. You must proceed with all haste to my private refuge in the ruins of Fort Farragut, located in the forest northeast of the Cyrodiil Sanctuary. When you arrive, we will discuss the nature of your special assignment. I cannot stress to you enough the importance of your swift arrival at Fort Farragut. There are unseen powers working to unravel the very fabric of the Dark Brotherhood. The Black Hand is counting on you to prevent this disaster. Do not share the contents of this message with anyone at the Cyrodiil Sanctuary, including Ochiva, and make no mention of your journey to Fort Farragut. Also be warned, my refuge within Fort Farragut is guarded by denizens who will attack any interloper on sight. Get through these rotting sentinels, and you will surely have earned the right to visit my private sanctum. Lucien Lachance. What about all the murders that I've done?
I hope you don't get killed.
I've read the sealed orders from Lucien Lachance. I'm to meet him at Fort Farragut, which is in the wilderness northeast of the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary. Apparently he has a special assignment for me.
I mean,
Can I actually talk to them at all about it? I don't think so. I'll quick save just in case.
Greetings, brother. I do hope you are well.
Yeah, I can't say anything.
Go now, dear family member, and may the night...
Alright, well, let's find Mirage. And buy some picks if he has any. Okay. Oh,
Get away
oh
from
there
me.
you are.
You again?
Let's do a little trading.
This I don't have all day.
Hey,
Hurry
finally
up.
got some more picks. I'll take them. Should I buy more apples? Fuck it, why not? Okay, great.
Just take your trinkets and go.
Okay,
Foul-smelling ape.
let's head on out of here. Great. And how far out from Cheydinhal do we have to go? Oh, not too far at all. Maybe while we're out here, we should check out these other dungeons? Kemen and Rickety Mine, perhaps? Okay. Let's see, let's exit out the well. There we go. Okay. And then... yeah, maybe we'll check in with Lucien and perhaps do his quest first. Right, we might do his quest first. And then we'll tend to all of our other extra business. Okay. Prior Mabel is here, chilling. Let's get some speed. And we should move slightly faster with this stuff now, too. Oh, fuck, that hurts. Oh, you know what? I ought to use paralysis, huh? Yeah, that's what I ought to do. Okay. Good. Mind you, we still need some blade XP. Fort Farragut. Okay, and there's meant to be some sort of terrible rotting monstrosities here. Well, there may not be. Okay. Oh, I remember this big tree. Oh yeah, no wonder I remember it. there's a secret trapdoor inside of it, of course. Forgot completely about the trapdoor, but I did remember about that the tree was particularly interesting. Okay. Fair enough. Let's see, over here. Do a quick save. Great. Alright, I hear him. Sounds like skeletons, nothing rotting, I would say. Are skeletons immune to paralysis? They might well be. They are. Whew. There we go. Okay. Oh, shit. Good. Get Gordon back out for more healing. Do they have anything good on them? Oh, they have a whole bunch of arrows. Nothing particularly necessary. I guess I can just have my torch out at all times now. Another little freak down here. Chop you up. Good. Yeah, they just all have loads of generic arrows. Amazing. Okay. Got a booby trap. Ooh, rocks. Okay. Little area I have to jump over. Is there a spike trap? There sure is. Is there something on the other side of it? No. Okay. Check this route. Got another one here. Great. Oh, a Daedric shield. Okay, over and around here. Another bunch of booby traps. Whew! Okay. Fucking A. There we go. Anything of interest on you? Not really? Yeah, maybe I'll swap out. My Grand Ring of Steelskin with, like, Aegis. The Ring of Aegis. Because I don't think that'll work against all of them. Right, because if an ebony weapon doesn't count. Oh, and 18% is higher anyhow. What a fool I am. Okay. And we could also consider getting, like, the Necklace of Swords in exchange for Spelldrinker Amulet. Yeah, I don't know. Something to consider. Oh gosh, Gordon. Okay. Anything over here? Let me check our local map. I haven't explored this little section, so let's backtrack a bit. Over this way, yeah. Perfect. Okay. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Okay. Good. I don't know, I'm kind of enjoying the extra high risk reward. It has revitalized some of the combat. Oh, this just loops back around, huh? I see. Now how about over here? Does this go? Yeah, this goes upward. Potion of healing. Nothing up here. Just a little bit of loot. Very well. Okay. Over this way. Good. Now, some folks had also... Oh, shit. Some folks also wrote in letting me know that a while back I asked about if we should farm up Restore Magicka resources here in the core game while we have the opportunity before we proceed into the Shivering Isles. And we don't need to. Shivering Isles has a few goodies that we can make use of. Oh, here we are. Hello.
I have been waiting for you, assassin. We have not spoken in some time, but I am well aware of your accomplishments within the Dark Brotherhood.
Oh.
That is why
He said it like it was a big reveal for
I'm
him.
afraid there is a situation. The time has come to test both your skill and your loyalty to Sithis.
Okay, yeah, this is it.
The Black Hand has learned that the Dark Brotherhood has been infiltrated. By whom and for what purpose, we do not yet know. What we do know is that there is some link between the traitor and the Cheydinhal Sanctuary. The traitor has tainted that place beyond repair. It was learned that the traitor has been active for quite some time, since before you joined the Brotherhood. That absolves you of any suspicion.
I'm incorruptible. I cannot be corrupted. Say nothing. I will serve you for time immemorial. Wait, you can't possibly mean ellipses. Say nothing.
Listen well, child of Sithis. You have been chosen to perform the ancient rite known as purification. Everyone inside the sanctuary must die. You must break one of the tenets you have sworn to uphold. I know, this is an unexpected turn of events, but drastic measures must be taken. Ochiva, Vicente Valtieri, Antoinette Marie, Gogron Grobalmag, Talendril, Mirage Dar, and Tainava. All these family members must die. From this point forward, you are no longer bound by the 5 tenets. Sithis will forgive any murder, any theft, so long as you serve the Black Hand. When the rite of purification has been completed, return to me here at Fort Farragut, and we will discuss your future. Now, take these special gifts. They will help you greatly. One is a poisoned apple, the other, a unique scroll of summoning. Good luck, Silencer.
Okay, and I can ask about all. Yeah, this was such a wild turn of events back in the day, right? Even for me, having gotten to play through the Dark Brotherhood arc and Oblivion like at a significantly later date, for the time at which Oblivion came out, this was really like wild and unprecedented. You know? Especially considering the sort of stuff that you get up to in the other quest arcs, you know, in your Fighters Guild, your Mages Guild, your Thieves Guild, relative to this, and juxtaposed against the very idea of like, well, you've kind of gotten to know, in a short amount of time, everybody there, you know, thanks in part to before you go out to do a contract, you're able to consult everyone inside the sanctuary. Thus, there's opportunity for them as, like, characters to develop, however little, but develop nonetheless. And the fact that they kind of lean into tropes a bit, you know, at, like, kind of upon first meeting. Since those characters are so tropey, you kind of get the idea of like, oh, okay, I know what type of character you are, how you interact with the rest of the group and all of that. You know, it leads you to having like a really quick and rapid understanding of the whole situation and everyone there. And they kind of become beloved. And then in an incredible Dark Brotherhood upping the ante situation, you're tasked with killing them all, right? And that was really wild, and dare I say, the final person who you are tasked with killing, and what goes on in Skyrim's Dark Brotherhood, that quest arc, I would say it ups the ante even more. And I have to wonder, how far will they go in Elder Scrolls 6, assuming there is the Dark Brotherhood or a Dark Brotherhood equivalent, right? Assuming that exists again, I would have to guess that they will up the ante once more. They will raise the stakes and try to, like, make you kill someone else that you would think would be off the table, you know? Like, are they going to ask you to kill, like, kill the Night Mother herself? kill Sithis, kill some sort of Aedra or Daedric prince, I have to wonder, right? I feel like that's like how much further can you go than what you do at the end or toward the end of the Dark Brotherhood arc of Skyrim if we're continually like making it more and more intense. Anyway. How about this poisoned apple?
The apple has been treated with a most deadly poison. It will likely kill whomever eats it, probably instantly. To use the apple, simply dispose of any other food and put the apple in its place. If someone is inclined to eat, and they taste the apple, death.
Okay. Purification?
The Dark Brotherhood is an ancient organization. We have survived for millennia. Sometimes, to ensure that survival, drastic measures are required. The purification is one of the most extreme measures we are forced to carry out. Indeed, it has only been carried out twice. Before now, that is. The 5 tenets are the laws that guide and protect us. But sometimes, even they must be broken to protect the sanctity of our beliefs. With a purification, we cleanse the Dark Brotherhood of mistrust and treachery. Those who are slain are offered to Sithis as a symbol of fealty. And hopefully, we kill the traitor in the process. Until the purification is complete, no given sanctuary will ever be considered secure.
Okay. Why me, though? I feel like we really got lucky in the fact that they're not considering me corrupted. Unique scroll of summoning?
You of course recall Rufio, the feeble old man I sent you to kill when we first met. He was weak in life, but his spirit is quite angry in death. The scroll will allow you to call upon Rufio's angry ghost for assistance.
His angry ghost.
He will appear, unleash his anger upon your foes, and then disperse.
Lucien is like, yeah, now he's back as a ghost. And this time he's angry. He's so angry. He's a little upset. As if, you know, I'm literally a Dunmer. One of my abilities, one of my racials, is to summon an ancestral ghost. And he's like, yeah, you can bring a ghost back to life. And they're angry. Isn't that fucking sick? Isn't that absolutely twisted? Okay, yeah, man. God, that's fucking wild.
Make haste. The sanctuary must be purified if this treachery is to be undone.
Okay, I shall do it.
Why has the Cyrodiil sanctuary not yet been purified? Everyone based out of that location must die. Only then will the Black Hand be satisfied.
Okay. Now, here's our ladder. Rope ladder. The 5 tenets. Am I just allowed to take your crap? It sure looks like it. Okay, brief history of the Empire. Guide to Cyrodiil. Oh, I think I see a butt over there in that trough. Oh, yeah, perfect. Human Heart, Nightshade. Oh, is this the stuff for the Black Sacrament? It might well be. Affliction Poison, Nightshade, Human Heart again. Yeah, I forget exactly what you need to do the Black Sacrament. Like I said, they make such little light of it here. Wow, 10 poison apples in this barrel. Okay. Maybe we should try and poison them all. Right, that could be fun.
I speak for the Night Mother.
Okay. Because they won't know. Good. Okay. That said, I don't know if we'll be able to kill the Argonians and or Vicente. Given their nature, right? Like, are they going to be susceptible to a poison apple? I don't know. Then we may as well try. Okay. Oh, hello, creamy man. Alrighty, let's head on back to Cheydinhal. Great. We may as well take care of this immediately. Or at the very least, get our poison apples into position. What was the name of the scroll that he gave us? Summon Angry Rufio? Raging Rufio? Raging Rufio. Let's see, does it show up here? Yes, summon Rufio's ghost. Oh.
Leave me alone.
Terrifying. Okay. And they won't immediately know what I'm up to, right? They'll have no idea. As long as I'm being very, like, cloak and dagger about it all. Okay. Hello. Great.
Ah, there you are. It's good to see you again. No, really, I mean it.
Okay.
Ah, there you are. Look, I've been thinking, and, well, I guess I just want to say that I am sorry for the way I've treated you in the past. I mean, look at you. The things you've accomplished. You've obviously proven yourself a valuable member of this sanctuary. So let's start over, shall we? I know from now on, you and I are going to be great friends. Now, is there something you would like to buy or sell?
Okay. Do you have new stuff
Only
right
quality
now?
goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
No. Same as before. I can talk to him about the contract?
Oh, a secret assignment, you say? Come on,
I see.
Can't you give your old pal Mirajdar a hint? Who do you have to kill? Anyone I know? Until we meet again, my dear friend.
Okay. Let's see here. Let me give him an apple. Which, to be clear, if I were here, living in this place, in this sanctuary, just in case of an accident, not even like just in case of, oh, there's an assassin among assassins or something. Just in case someone, you know, they were a little tired, maybe they were drunk, maybe they were doing some moon sugar or skooma or whatever. The apples got mixed up. I would just never eat an apple around here. I would just never eat an apple inside of Sanctuary in case I just so happen to eat the wrong one. I would be... Look, if you're going to be in the Dark Brotherhood, you have to give up apples. No more apples. Let's head over to the living quarters. We'll have to pick up all the food here, I think. Okay. Oh yeah, let's take all that. Because I think they might decide to eat this stuff too. Now, how will we kill the Rat Lord? Looks like they've already been eating these apples. see, having these
So
apples
good to
out like
see
this,
you. Is there
bad
anything
fucking
you
idea.
need?
This could, like, even without me doing this could just happen. Y'all could just eat the worst apples known to mankind, the poison ones that kill you near instantly. There we go.
Hey, you don't see me stealing your things.
Whoa. So she does steal my things, I just don't see it. Good to know. She's the one who's up to no good. She's why we have to do what we have to do. Okay. Brand Ring of Shadows.
So
Okay. Oh, no, wait, there's some more food here. Oh! Fuck! Where'd that corn or carrot go? Holy shit, it went flying. I don't need to take the booze too, do I? Oh, here we go. Carrot and apple. Okay,
So
Antoinetta.
good to see you. Is there anything you need? Yes, dearest brother? Is there something I can help you with?
Oh, I can't talk to you about the contract. Okay. Rumors?
Don't tell anyone.
Yeah. Okay.
Good luck, brother. I hope you don't get killed. I mean...
Okay, can I just straight up give her a poisoned apple right here, right now? Yeah, right in front of her. Just like that. Let's see. Tanava. I'll give you one too. And then I'll talk to you. Let's see here. Good. Could you imagine if he like instantly ate it? He's the one person I don't get to talk to him yet.
We're a hero.
Okay. Oh, I can talk to you about the contract. Okay.
So, it's a secret contract then, is it? You must be moving up in the world. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank
May
you.
you walk always in the shadow of Sithis, dear brother.
Mirage Dar, we already got you. Antoinetta, we already got you. Okay. Wait, is she eating it right now? Did she just eat it? Oh shit, she's eating. Is she eating the apple? Is she about to die? Where did you get that food from? What the fuck are you eating? She don't. Oh! Take her shit. Take her shit. Take her shit. Alright, should I take the shrouded armor? It's priceless. Meh. Do they have anything to say about that? That one of them fell over dead?
Hey, here's my new pal. So what can I do for you? Need some items? Or maybe you're ready to unload something. Whatever you need.
Okay.
Until we meet again, my dear
Maybe he
friend.
doesn't count because he's always been a little bit weird with his dialogue. Tanava.
I used to think you...
Okay.
May you walk always in the shadow of Sithis, dear brother.
Good. How do I kill the... Do I just have to kill the rat? Maybe. And does this dude count? I don't remember. Okay. Well, I'm glad we're finally getting... We finally got to see it actually happen. Okay.
I know
Gogren.
what you're thinking. Gogron. He's too big to be sneaky. Well, you're right. Me, I like to just go in and hack my targets to pieces.
Okay. How about this contract? I got a secret one.
Lachance gave me a special assignment once. Had to go all the way to Somerset Isle for that one. Killed me about 30 elves. Good times.
Whoa. He sent you all the way to Somerset? We don't have any other bases of operation out there? Huh. Okay.
Happy hunting,
Unless
my brother.
maybe it had to be Gogren. Okay, well. Let's give him a poisoned apple too. Good. Okay. Great. You know, if anything, with all of the, like, Catholicism, analogs and whatnot going around here, like inverted versions of it, you would think that the apples would actually bring people back to life, right? They wouldn't be bad. They would be, in some way, good.
You've
Ochiva.
seen Lucien Lachance, then. Good, good. I know whatever task he has for you will be carried out with skill and discretion.
It sure will, Ochiva. Tell me a rumor?
I've heard some talk. This past year, some...
Okay, same. Contract.
Lucien Lachance's word is law. Whatever contract he has given you must be carried out without question.
If you say so.
Go now, dear family member, and may the Night Mother wrap you in her cold...
Okay. Let's get you another one. Oop, I went by it already. Poisoned apple. Great. I'm very curious if either of the Argonians will be able to die to this. Or Vicente. We may have to kill them with Raging Rufio. Or just do it ourselves. Okay. The other issue is the one that's never fucking here. Right? She'll also be difficult to kill on account of the fact that I never know where she's at.
Well met.
Actually, I guess now I do know where she's at. Hey, Vicente.
Lachance would not have selected you for a contract unless he had the utmost confidence in your abilities. Best not let him down.
I don't intend to. Tell me a rumor?
The Count of Skin...
Okay. Yeah, but he's
Spill
a
some
vampire.
blood for me, dear brother.
Good. And then... Great. Okay, so the only person we still need is Telendril, who might actually be around here? Did I miss her? Is she actually down here right now? No, they're over here poking and prodding away. Where is she at? There's the marker for Vicente. Maybe she came over to the living quarters and is snoozing right now? When we weren't looking? I don't think I do need to kill Schemer. There's Tinava, there's Mirage Dar. There's dead-ass Antoinetta. You know, I do really like her body, like, gone limp in the chair. I think there's something fun about that. Yeah, how the hell do I find Telendril? She's gonna be tough as hell to kill. Okay. I don't even have another marker. Unless it's here. Maybe she's in Cyrodiil somewhere? Let's see. Oh yeah, must be. Unless this might go outside to... Yeah, to report back to Lucien. Let me take a peek here. Oh, she's in Leyawiin. Oh, okay. I guess I'll try and catch up to her. This might be very difficult. Because when I fast travel there, she may move back up to Cyrodiil. Oh, no, she didn't. In fact, she's right over here, huh? From the looks of it. Oh, yeah, perfect.
Not here! Not in public! We must never speak to each other outside the sanctuary. The risk of detection is too great.
Oh, okay. God, her pants are really gone. Actually, her whole ass is gone. Her entire ass is missing. Okay, let's try and reverse pickpocket. Ooh, she's got a bunch of venison, which may prove to be a problem.
Take it. It's worthless to me anyway.
Okay. Let me get my cloak effect. Because I'm gonna have to take the venison off of her, because she may just eat that instead.
Take it.
There we go.
It's worthless to me anyway.
She's so mad about it. Okay, and then I'll give you an apple. There we are. Should I take her other stuff too? Okay.
Take it.
Didn't work.
Take it. The thief! You won't get away with this.
Uh-oh. Did she take her venison back? Oh, fuck. I think she did. I think she absolutely did. Okay, hang on. Let me see. No, I think I kept it. Oh, I think I kept it. Okay. Great. So now it's only a matter of time then. Okay, let's go all the way back to the sanctuary. Which, mind you, of course, we are absolved of all potential tenet breaking. Not just murder, but also, like, inter-Dark Brotherhood murder. But we're also absolved or absconded of any theft, too. Let's head down here. Into the nasty sloshing noise. Bunch of dead people down here right now? Doesn't fucking look like it. Oh, like but there's 3.
From the Night Mother herself.
Okay.
Please, tell me how I can help.
Yeah, look at this. They're still active. Okay. Did any of them die? They maybe aren't. It might be that they're all still alive and they haven't eaten yet. Yeah, look at Mirage Dar. He's over here just chilling. There more food here? No. Okay. There was a pick in there, I'll take that. Oh, another pick. That can be mine. Okay. Treasure chest. The rear guard. I'm gonna take that. Okay, good, good, good. We may just need to sleep here for like 24 hours. And then when we wake up, everyone will be dead. Except maybe the 2 Argonians and Vicente. Oh? Oh no, wait. It's a bunch of rocks. Oh shit, Gogren died! He was eating in bed? Oh my gosh, he was pulling a George Costanza. He was laying in bed, he just rolled over, popped open his chest and started eating. Now he's become part bed. What a guy. Battle axe of putrefaction. God, I thought it said purification. I was like, man, what are the chances of that? Okay. Sure. Oh, and Tinava did die. Oh, I can take his Argon. Oh, no, wait, that's probably the one that I gave him earlier. It's probably not his own heart. Okay, cool. So everybody over in here is dead. Why didn't Mirage die? What did he eat? Maybe he does. Maybe he hasn't eaten yet. Okay. How about you, Vicente?
You are like a dark gift from the Night Mother herself. I hope I can help.
No, okay.
Spill some blood for me, dear brother.
But Shiva is still around. Someone else?
What is
it,
hey!
Brother? You're here. Let's chat with
brother. How can I help you?
Tell me a rumor?
Oh, I shouldn't. Well, all right.
Okay, okay. How about this contract? I got a secret one.
Lachance has given you a secret assignment? But I've been asking for this chance for so long. Surely he doesn't doubt my abilities.
Oh, I wouldn't worry about it. You're never gonna guess who's on this contract,
May your
though.
arrows always strike true.
Okay, she still has the apple.
You treacherous little filcher! How dare you steal from me?
Okay. Sure. Anything else down here? Maybe they were taking... Maybe there's more food down here. Oh, human blood. Gotta take that.
You treacherous little
Oh shit, she's mad about it.
How dare you steal from me?
Whoa, she's mad about it. She rejects my yield. Oh no! Okay, I'd rather not kill them this way. Okay, hang on. Thankfully, we quick saved right before it. Okay. I would like to kill them all through poison. That said, I'm still not sure if Vicente is eligible. It might be that Vicente just doesn't eat. Right? He might be vulnerable to the poison if the Argonians are, but he may just never eat. On account of his, vampirism. I don't know if you knew this, but Vicente, that's right. He's just like Hasseldor. He is actually a vampire. I don't know if you knew. That guy, he's a vampire, big time. That dude is actually a vampire. I know. They're always in hiding. Just like Count Hasseldor. You know, they're real good at being sneaky about it. I wouldn't hold it against you if you weren't able to suss that one out. But yeah, it's true. There is actually 2 of them in this game who are secret vampires. Okay. Well, I don't know what the hell else to do. Maybe I'll just quick save here and I'll just wait for 24 hours. We're gonna have a spooky dream, but I'm sure it's fine. Okay. Maybe they'll just fall over dead, and we'll get a quest update to interrupt us. If I wanted to be really careful about not getting this spooky dream, I could just keep fast traveling between locations, but what fun is that? Okay. Oh no, you have a dream of Manamarco carrying around a bushel of apples. Hoo-hoo, they're all poisoned apples. Just like what you're doing. Okay. What the hell? Ochiva is still alive. She is still alive, as is Vicente. Now, we know Ochiva can die. Theoretically. Oh wait, is she about to sit down and eat right now? No. She's not. She does have the poison.
Take it. It's worthless to me.
What the hell? Maybe it's because I'm in the same room as them?
What is it, brother?
Telendril is here. Alright, do these folks not all eat? Do they just not ever eat food? What's going on? Maybe I do need to fast travel. Okay. We'll wait another 24. Maybe they found food somewhere that I missed. Because it should be in their daily schedule as NPCs to eat at least once at some point, right? This is your fantastic, cool, radiant AI system at work in Oblivion. Which, you know, we don't think much of it these days, but oh my gosh, at the time, it was mind-blowing.
You are like a dark gift from the Night Mother herself.
All these characters having, like, day-night schedules and all that. Man, yeah, they are just not falling over at all. Okay. What the hell? Maybe I need to actually sleep? I can do that. Dude, Lucien's gonna start losing faith in my abilities to pull this off. No matter what, they're just refusing to eat these apples. What's really wild is how many of them ate the apples while they were in bed. Right? What's really wild is the fact that none of them went over to, like, sit down in a chair or at the, like, dining table over there, like Antoinetta did, to eat. They just die in their sleep. Oh, hey, I leveled up. All right, of course. Okay. Well, let's do that. And that. Good. Anybody else dead? God, at least not in here. They're not like drinking all the booze, are they? Are they drinking all the fucking booze? Good lord, maybe that's it. Okay. Chente is still up. Now look at this. They're still fucking active.
What is it, brother?
Okay. Well, you know what? Let's go up into town. We'll feed on someone up there. And then we'll fast travel back and forth, I guess, from Leowin, and we'll just see if they just fall over dead.
What is it, brother?
Okay. Let's see, where can I go? Mage's Guild should be right over here, huh? It's always good for some feeding. Great. Over this way. Lovely. Of course, we could just run over and just chop them all up. Right? We could just go absolutely buck wild. But I'm pretty sure that's what I did last time. Okay. Let's feed upon Trevond. I'm allowed to do this. I'm the Archmage.
What? Oh! This is gonna be good!
Okay, good. And then I guess we'll just fast travel a bunch. Maybe Leowin is the farthest away I can fast travel. Northeast gate. We'll do this. We'll see if it takes. It's either this or Anvil. I didn't get a quest update. Ugh, it looks like they're still alive, dude. They're fucking unkillable. It'd be one thing if it were just Vicente, but there's very obviously, yeah, like... Traylon is still out here, roaming around.
Quickly now.
She must not ever fucking eat. Look at that. She's the only one who ever comes up and out. Is it because it's an apple? She's sworn off apples? Brother? Hello?
Not here!
Okay. Well. Can I get her to go fucking buck wild or anything? Let's see. Yeah, I guess I can try this. Oh shit, there's a guy right there. He's gonna see me. Okay, I'm gonna shoot her with a little frenzy. Oh fuck. Oh shit, did I hit that guy too? Oh god, I did! Okay.
Your worst.
She's getting into a fight with, oh my gosh. Okay, hang on. I don't want this guy to to accidentally get a part of, the whole murder purification zone. Okay, maybe I can leap on top of a house or some such? Oh yeah, I totally can. Oh yeah, this is perfect. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay, okay. Oh yeah, this is perfect. Okay. Good. And then they're none the wiser, so I'm gonna shoot one over here. Is that going to hit her?
Night Mother grant me strength. Hey, what did I ever do to you?
She's going after the creamy man.
Do your worst. That the best you can do? You're outmatched, Elf. Yeah.
She's running around. Okay.
This ends here.
Perfect. Dualfish Grow Aurum is fine, dude. Man, she was not that good. She got killed by Dualfish.
Get lost, or I'll pull your arm off.
Okay. Okay.
Get lost.
People don't fuck around in Leyawiin, I guess. Okay, good. You know what? Maybe it's something to do with the remaster that's making her not eat. Because her, of all people, you would think she would eat something, right? If anything, I would think, okay, maybe Vicente's not going to eat it. Maybe the two Argonians are immune to it, something like that. But Telendril? Okay. Let's head over here. Look back underground. Good. How many have died? Shit, none of them, dude. Absolutely none of them. Okay. They just don't eat. They stopped. Oh shit! She's eating right now, right before our very fucking eyes.
How can Ochiva be of assistance?
Look, she's eating an apple. She's holding half of an apple, and she's like picking. Wait, that's bread. That's bread. Ochiva, where did you get the bread? No, that's an apple. That's an apple. That's an illusory apple.
How can Ochiva be of assistance?
She's trying to keep them guessing. She's gonna fall over dead any second now.
I am honored by your presence. How can Ochiva be of assistance?
Okay. Any second now. She's gonna finish that delicious apple. How does it figure how much she needs to eat?
I am honored by your presence. How can Ochiva be of assistance?
You would think on the first bite that would register as her having eaten. Maybe it's after she gets done with the animation. It's like, okay, what's food in her inventory for her to have eaten? Oh, a poisoned apple.
I am honored by your presence. How can Ochiva be of assistance?
I guess she ate a poisoned apple and she's dead now. Yeah, maybe at 5 o'clock she finishes her meal. Maybe not. Maybe she's never gonna... I mean, alright. In her defense, she hasn't eaten for like 4 days or something like that, right? She hasn't eaten in 4 days, so you know what? Maybe it stands to reason that she would really savor this poisoned apple. What the fuck? Is she actually immune to it? She will never stop eating. How much can she eat? Antoinetta took way fewer bites. Do I need to move away from her? Is she like camera shy or something? If I look away? I don't know. I'm worried that if I look away, she's not going to eat it. The fuck? Maybe if I drop an apple on the table? Okay. Hang on. Yeah, here you go. Ochiva, this one's for you.
I am honored by your presence. How can Ochiva be of assistance?
Okay. Okay. Does it count wine as food? Should I have looted all that wine for real? Maybe they're just all getting drunk off of the wine. She didn't have wine in her inventory, though. And there was none out here. It was all in the living quarters. So if anything, you would think that the people who wouldn't die would be the people who did die because they were present in the living quarters, right? They would have the highest chance of just randomly deciding to go for either the poisoned apple or some of the, like, Cyrodiil brothers wine. She will never stop eating. She figured out a way around it. So long as she doesn't stop eating, it won't ever kill her. She's on to me. She can't die from the poisoned apple if she never finishes it. She just keeps having the amount that she eats every time. In some sort of hilarious, paradoxical way. Oh, God, it's been 2 hours. We've been standing here watching her eat this fucking apple? I don't know. She's indestructible. Okay. What the fuck? I'm gonna zone. Maybe that'll make it happen. Let's see. Is it Mirage who's still alive too? It looks like there's 3 of them. Mirage and Vicente.
You are like a dark gift from the Night Mother herself. Please.
I'm gonna take all this
tell me
booze.
how I can help.
Good. Not a single bottle of Shadow Banish either. Anything in the cupboard? No. Anything back here? No, we checked all these, right? Yeah. After all, how would they all die? Right? How did they die? In the room with the wine, if wine counts as food. Did I just get extremely lucky? Is it because they never sleep? No, because we've seen Ochiva lay down to sleep in her little bed.
You are like a dark gift from the Night Mother herself.
She's still alive over here. Is she still fucking eating? She's reading now! She can't be killed. Okay. I'm gonna summon the angry ghost. We'll see if this works.
Excuse me, brother. Can you spare a moment?
But of course. What troubles you?
Is it true what I've heard about your most recent contract?
Okay, we've heard of this. Let's see. Let's get angry Rufio. Rufio's ghost. Behold, the ghost of Rufio!
Oh, you must mean the orphanage contract. Well, it's true. The children actually tried to defend themselves. Poor dears.
Yeah, remember this.
Stay away.
Okay, that'll do. Oh, there's Vicente. Oh shit, he's coming after me. He already put down Mirage?
Why,
he did.
brother? Why?
Okay. Ooh, he didn't even die. He's still alive. Whoa, what the fuck? He has so much health.
Beg your mercy.
Wait, he stopped?
Good day.
What? These
Spill some blood
motherfuckers
for
are
me, dear
invincible. How can I kill these people? Oh my god. This is the hardest shit of all time. I thought it would be fun to kill them without, like, directly doing it myself. But now I'm not sure if there's going to be any other way. Look, she still hasn't eaten her fucking apple. You gotta be fucking kidding me, dude. I'm gonna lay down another apple here. Maybe it's because, for real, the alcohol, right? Maybe that was a problem. Okay. I'm gonna move it right here. Very easy to access, right? Very easy. Ghost of Rufio. Let's head on out. We'll fast travel back over to Cheydinhal again. Okay. We'll go back and forth. This is ridiculous. Okay. If we exhaust every possible other option, I guess I will just kill them. I will just do it my own ass self. Okay. Look at that. The marker is still there. They're never gonna eat the fucking poisoned apples, dude. Dog, fucking Lucien, he couldn't even hook me up with a Langerwine blade again. Where'd we even source this Langerwine from? I feel like that would be really powerful here. Okay, let's see if any of the others died. Or I guess it would just be Ochiva. Fuck. Oh. Okay, okay. Let's see. I'm gonna piss her off. Did that work? No, because she's asleep. Okay. If I wake her up, though, she'll just come over and... Yeah, she'll just beat me up, right? Okay, okay. What is this shit? Okay. Alright. Do I have any other better ideas for dealing with them? I don't know. I feel like they should have eaten it, you know, by now. Like I said, maybe Vicente is immune, but why did Mirage Dar and Ochiva not eat them? You know, surely they're vulnerable to it. I mean, Tinava ate it. Alright. I'm gonna punch him. I'll see if I can at least train them up close together. Doink. There we go. Okay. Down and around this way. Maybe he'll defend me. Oh, hell yeah. I think he is.
Watch out!
Help me! Vicente! Help me! Help me! Woo! Help me! Are they on me? Oh shit, they're on me. They're on me big style. Help me, Guardian! Oh wait, there we go. There we go. Oh, they're just looking at each other.
Showing your face was the last mistake you'll ever...
Okay. Hang on, can I go invis and then trick them this way?
make.
Yeah, now you don't know where I'm at. Shit, yeah, they do. Okay. I see my fucking apple is still there, huh? Oh, one of them killed the other. No, they didn't. No, they didn't at all. Oh, there we go.
Sithis, save me.
Okay. Shiva. God, the fucking apple. Telendril's Ochiva note. Let's see. Have I read this before? Let's see. LMNOP. QRS. Telendril's Ochiva note. Most Honorable Ochiva, as per your instructions, I will, from this day forward, leave the solitude of the sanctuary and maintain the following posts. Lourdes and Sundas I will travel to and remain in the city of Leowin. There I will spy any and all vessels entering into the Imperial Province by sea. Upon my return to the sanctuary, I will report on which ships have sailed the Niben northward to the Imperial City. Tyrdas, I am to spend my day here in Cheydinhal, in the establishment known as the Cheydinhal Bridge Inn. There I will spy the citizens of this city and report back on anyone I deem a threat to the sanctuary security. Tyrdas, I will remain in Cheydinhal, but keep a watchful eye on the sanctuary entrance. At the first sign of suspicious activity, I am to report back to you immediately. My thanks to you, Ochiva. Your reliance on my gift for subterfuge will serve the Brotherhood well. Of this I promise. May we walk always in the shadow of Sithis, Tellentrill. Okay. Yep, we're just gonna have to take out Vicente the old-fashioned way. Okay. Yeah, try getting up out of bed now, asshole. Okay. The purification is now complete. Every Dark Brotherhood member based out of the Cheydinhal Sanctuary has been killed. I must now report back to Lucien Lachance at Fort Farragut. My god, man. Vicente Valtieri is dead. If I need further information on vampirism, I'll have to find it elsewhere. For Darkness Eternal. Okay. Sure. Fuck him. Who needs him? Whenever eat my apples. Okay, so apparently the Dark Guardian here and the others, the Rat Lord, they don't count. Alright, well, let's head on up and out. Let's go check out that Oblivion Gate that I marked on the off chance, right, the slim chance that maybe I'll get a Fortify Magicka effect. I'm really not counting on it, but man, it would be cool. Okay. Over here. Good. Okay. And I think, isn't it through the Ogma Infinium I can get more, what do you call it? Oh, shit, you're trying to fuck up Prayer Me. Fucking guess again, dog. Okay. Yeah, this is the one I kept open because it obliterated the building. Right, we found this while we were doing the Knights of the Nine quests. Okay, let's head on in. Then, well, I guess we don't even need this. I'm gonna quick save with the Creamy Man alive. I really think they fixed any and all chances for the Creamy Man to permanently die in Oblivion. I think they made it to where it can never happen. Because I feel like by now we would have had it happen like once. And it simply has not. Okay, Tower Portal. And like I said, we could save scum this portal and try and get exactly what we want, but it feels against the spirit of the playthrough to do that, you know? If we don't get another really good one, so be it. Which I think we'll have a few more chances, and there might be another gate somewhere that I haven't closed. Okay. Oops, need to go up and around the other route, maybe? I think we can access it from here. Okay. Good. Lust Keep, sure. Up and around here. Lovely. Little portal we can take. This is what we want. this way. I'll take some of that blue. Then over here. What have you got for me? Battle Axe of Rending. Meh. Tireless Greaves. Meh. Alright, let's see what we get. Come on, big money, big money, big money. We'll check in when we get out. Okay. We'll double check and also make sure that Prior Mabel is safe. Ooh, fuck. Ooh, getting sucked up into the damn wall. That is not Prior Mabel. That is a goatee Gordon. There we are. Good. All right. What did I get out of this? Let's remove that. Oh, move it, and then remove it. Okay. Yeah, fortify fatigue on self. No good. Okay, which I think we have... Oh, there's another Gordon out here. Goatee Gordon. Let me take care of this real fast. I'll get some flax while I'm at it. Great. Alrighty. And there's the Priory. Okay. So let's fast travel back out to Farragut. Wait, hold up. There's more flax here. Definitely want those. Okay. Lovely. Alrighty, and then let's go over here, and we could check out Kemen and Rickety Mine. We could do that. Maybe we will after we turn in the quest to, what's his butt? Lucien. Okay. And then, over and around here. Well, no, we'll go in via the tree. There it is. Alrighty. Whoa, what a noise. Hello, Lucien.
I speak for the Night Mother.
Okay, well, I did a whole bunch. I killed everybody. I purified the sanctuary.
The ritual of purification is complete. Well done. Sithis has been appeased, and the time has come to acknowledge and reward your unwavering loyalty. The Black Hand is most pleased with your progress. You have been invited to share in secrets that few within the Dark Brotherhood even know exist. Your life in the sanctuary is over. Those contracts are behind you. Now, you will serve the Black Hand. You will serve me. From this moment forward, you will walk in the shadows as my silencer. You will receive contracts only from me. Your new life has begun.
Say nothing. All hail Sithis. All hail the void. But what must I now do? I will say nothing.
Listen well, child. No longer will you receive orders directly. Instead, you will visit dead drop locations scattered throughout Cyrodiil. Your next contract can be found at the dead drop on Hero Hill southeast of here. A hollow in the moss-covered rock contains all you need to know. When you leave here, we'll not speak again, unless I deem it necessary. Ah, yes.
Yes.
There is one last thing. I have for you a very special gift.
All right.
Waiting just outside is a magnificent steed named Shadowmere. She has served me well. I present her now to you, as a token of my trust and love. Now go, and may Sithis guide you in this new stage of your life's dark journey.
I forget, can Shadowmere be killed in this? Is Shadowmere invincible in Oblivion? Well, not invincible, but like respawns or something like that? I don't remember. Alright, tell me of Silencer, of being a Silencer, I guess?
The Black Hand is the Dark Brotherhood's ruling council. That hand consists of 4 speakers and 1 listener. 4 fingers and a thumb, as it were.
As it were.
You already know. What is not commonly known among our family members is that the Black Hand employs a few additional numbers. As every hand has fingers, does not every finger have a nail, a claw, a talon? Every finger of the hand, every speaker has such a nail. These are the silencers. Each speaker employs his or her own private assassin to extend their reach and strike forth as necessary. My previous silencer perished while fulfilling a contract. That emptiness has now been filled by you. It is an honor without equal.
Okay, good talk.
Go now, child of Sithis. Walk in the shadow of fear and bring glory to our dread father.
Alright, anything else before I go?
You have your orders, Silencer. Ask of me what you will, and then make haste to Hero Hill. Your first dead drop contract awaits.
Okay.
Go now, child.
Isn't Hero Hill the name of that one location in like the end game of Fable 1? Right? Isn't it Hero Hill where there's like a whole bunch of gallows and stuff? And it works, it kind of juxtaposes, I guess, against the name itself. It's a very unheroic location. It's, if anything, it reads as being super spooky. Okay, let's do a quick save, and then let's have a look at Shadowmere. Can I kill Shadowmere? Oh, well. Let's get some whooshy eyes. Oh, and it's effervescing a little bit of darkness as well out of the eyes. Or its head. How about its butt? No, nothing coming out of the butt, but there is some, yeah, coming out of like the saddle. Oh, look at the saddle. It's got a handprint on it. Okay. You know, if it were me, you could also do something about like how your thumb and fingers all have little segments, you know, for each bone, not just the nail or talon or claw. Okay, let's see if I can kill Shadowmere. Shadowmere is unconscious. Will she, like, resurrect? Oh! Oh my gosh. Shadowmere has returned to Fort Farragut. Okay. Good. But I have no interest in Shadowmere. There we go. We have the best horse. The only horse I need. Wow, look at my armor. What the fuck? The middle piece is actually a different type of blue? Was that always the case? Did it look this way in the opening? No way, dude. My armor looks different now, right? No way. It didn't look like this at the start, did it? No fucking way. This is a different armor. Yeah, look at that. Look at my sleeves. Didn't the sleeves, like embroidery on it, match the hood? What the fuck is going on? I think the bottom half is correct, but the torso and the sleeves are something else. What the fuck is going on? Oh my gosh, yeah! What? What am I wearing, dude? Look, I can't even see my amulet either. Yeah, look. What the fuck? What is this armor? This isn't even how, like, the standard blue mage robes look. You know, if we're to believe and assume that they're almost identical models save for the embroidery, that's not how it looks. It doesn't look that way. This is a completely different model. Right? Or texture, if you will. Huh. Yeah, if anything, with the embroidery on this one, it almost looks borderline like a Morrowind style. Rather than Oblivion. How odd. And look, the belt is very different. Oh, look. Only part of the belt. Yeah, the part of the belt that's technically below the waist, or at the end of it, is normal. What the hell? Hang on, if I equip it and unequip it, will it fix itself? Maybe it has to do with the lighting out here? No, it fixed itself. Oh, that was weird. Maybe I'd rather have it back. Right? Maybe I want the weird busted version. Oh, that's strange. How did I unlock such an incredible thing? Hang on. Yeah, there's Shadowmere. Should I quick load to get it back? What if I don't have it? What if quick loading also removes it? Okay. Oh yeah, I don't have it. You think it's because I killed Shadowmere? Let's try it. I feel bad about this, but... Yeah, nothing. What caused it to happen? How did it... Where did it come from? My torch? No? I didn't change my equipment in any way, did I? Huh. What the fuck? Okay, let's quick load back before I, like, ruthlessly murdered Shadowmere. Right. Okay. Yeah. Huh. How odd. Okay, well, let's go over here and check out... Oh, there's Hero Hill. Oh, it's right nearby. Okay. Sure. Well, you know what? Maybe we'll do it next time. Yeah, maybe we'll do it when next we return. We'll check out those other locations on our way over. There we go. And, maybe, if for now you'd like to stick around, we'll do a little bit of reading, huh? Let's see. Let's do a quick save here. See what we got. Maybe we'll read 2 volumes. We've got Paula, volume 1 and 2. We can knock those both out. Okay. Let's see here. Oh dear. Unfortunately, I'm too stupid to find the P's. There we go. All right, yeah. If you'd like to stick around, we will be reading Paula, Volume 1 and 2. Some particularly spooky books and a fan favorite. One of my own favorites, I would say. All right. If you'll excuse me, though, I am going to take a quick drink here. Apologies. All right. Sorry about that. Apologies. Okay. Let's see. Paula Volume 2. Or Volume 1. My bad. A bit of a lengthy read, especially since we're doing both of them. Paula, Book 1, by Vojny Meyersteid. Paula, Paul Law. I remember when I first heard that name. Not long ago at all. It was at a Tales and Tallows ball at a fine estate west of Mir Karoo. Karoo? To which I and my fellow Mages Guild initiates had found ourselves unexpectedly invited. Truth be told, we needn't have been too surprised. There were very few other noble families in Mir Karoo. The region had its halcyon days as a resort for the wealthy far back in the Second Era, and on reflection, it was only appropriate to have sorcerers and wizards present at a supernatural holiday. Not that we were anything more exotic than students at a small non-exclusive charter house of the guild, but like I said, there was a paucity of other choices available. For close to a year, the only home I had known was the rather ramshackle, if sprawling, grounds of the Mir Karoo Mages Guild. My only companions were my fellow initiates, most of which only tolerated me, and the masters, whose bitterness at being at a backwater guild prompted never-ending abuse. Immediately, the School of Illusion had attracted me. The magister who taught us recognized me as an apt pupil who loved not only the spells of the science, but their philosophical underpinnings. There was something about the idea of warping the imperceptible energies of light, sound, and mind that appealed to my nature. Not for me the flashy schools of destruction and alteration, the holy schools of restoration and conjuration, the practical schools of alchemy and enchantment, or the chaotic school of mysticism. No, I was never so pleased as to take an ordinary object and by a little magic make it seem something other than what it was. It would have taken more imagination than I had to apply that philosophy to my monotonous life. After the morning's lessons, we were assigned tasks before our evening classes. Mine had been to clean out the study of a recently deceased resident of the guild and categorize his clutter of spellbooks, charms, and incunabula. It was a lonely and tedious appointment. Magister Tendixis was an inveterate collector of worthless junk, but I was reprimanded any time I threw something away of the least possible value. Gradually, I learned enough to deliver each of his belongings to the appropriate department. Potions of healing to the Magisters of Restoration, books on physical phenomenon to the Magisters of Alteration, herbs and minerals to the alchemists, and soul gems and bound items to the enchanters. After one delivery to the enchanters, I was leaving with my customary lack of appreciation when Magister Ilther called me back. "Boy," said the portly old man, handing me back one item, "destroy this." It was a small black disc covered with runes, with a ring of red-orange gems like bones circling its periphery. "I'm sorry, Magister," I stammered. "I thought it was something you'd be interested in." "Take it to the Great Flame and destroy it," he barked, turning his back on me. "You never brought it here." My interest was piqued, because I knew the only thing that would make him react in such a way: necromancy. I went back to Magister Tendixis' chamber and pored through his notes, looking for any reference to the disc. Unfortunately, most of the notes had been written in a strange code that I was powerless to decipher. I was so fascinated by the mystery that I nearly arrived late for my evening class in enchantment, taught by Magister Ilther himself. For the next several weeks, I divided my time, categorizing the general debris and making my deliveries, and researching the disc. I came to understand that my instinct was correct. The disc was a genuine necromantic artifact. Though I couldn't understand most of the Magister's notes, I determined that he thought it to be a means of resurrecting a loved one from the grave. Sadly, the time came when the chamber had been categorized and cleared, and I was given another assignment: assisting in the stables of the guild's menagerie. At least finally, I was working with some of my fellow initiates and had the opportunity of meeting the common folk and nobles who came to the guild on various errands. Thus was I employed when we were all invited to the Tales and Tallows ball. If the expected glamour of the evening were not enough, our hostess was reputed to be a young, rich, unmarried orphan from Hammerfell, only a month or two before she had moved to our desolate wooded corner of the Imperial Province to reclaim an old family manor house and grounds. The initiates at the guild gossiped like old women about the mysterious young lady's past, what had happened to her parents, why she had left or been driven from her homeland. Her name was Betaniki, and that was all we knew. We wore our robes of initiation with pride as we arrived for the ball. At the enormous marble foyer, a servant announced each of our names as if we were royalty, and we strutted into the midst of the revelers with great puffery. Of course, we were then promptly ignored by one and all. In essence, we were unimportant figures to lend some thickness to the ball, background characters. The important people pushed through us with perfect politeness. There was old lady Cyrodiil discussing diplomatic appointments to Balmora with the Duke Rimfarlin. An orc warlord entertained a giggling princess with tales of rape and pillage. 3 of the guild magisters worried with 3 painfully thin noble spinsters about the haunting of Daggerfall. Intrigues at the imperial and various royal courts were analyzed, gently mocked, fretted over, toasted, dismissed, evaluated, mitigated, admonished, subverted. No one looked our way, even when we were right next to them. It was as if my skill at illusion had somehow rendered us all invisible. I took my flagon out to the terrace. The moons were doubled, equally luminous in the sky and in the enormous reflecting pool that stretched out into the garden. The white marble statuary lining the sides of the pool caught the fiery glow and seemed to burn like torches in the night. The sight was so otherworldly that I was mesmerized by it, and the strange Redguard figures immortalized in stone. Our hostess had made her home there so recently that some of the sculptures were still wrapped in sheets that billowed and swayed in the gentle breeze. I don't know how long I stared before I realized I wasn't alone. She was so small and so dark, not only in her skin but in her clothing, that I nearly took her for a shadow. When she turned to me, I saw that she was very beautiful and young, not more than 17. "Are you our hostess?" I finally asked. "Yes," she smiled, blushing. "But I'm ashamed to admit that I'm very bad at it. I should be inside with my new neighbors, but I think we have very little in common." "It's been made abundantly clear that they hope I have nothing in common with them either," I laughed. "When I'm a little higher than an initiate in the Mages Guild, they might see me as more of an equal." "I don't understand the concept of equality in Cyrodiil yet," she frowned. "In my culture, you proved your worth, not just expected it. My parents both were great warriors, as I hope to be." Her eyes went out to the lawn, to the statues. "Do the sculptures represent your parents?" "That's my father, Periam there," she said, gesturing to a life-size representation of a massively built man, unashamedly naked, gripping another warrior by the throat and preparing to decapitate him with an outstretched blade. It was clearly a realistic depiction. Periam's face was plain, even slightly ugly, with a low forehead, a mass of tangled hair, stubble on his cheeks, even a slight gap in his teeth, which no sculptor would surely have invented except to do justice to his model's true idiosyncrasies. "And your mother?" I asked, pointing to a nearby statue of a proud, rather squat warrior woman in a mantilla and a scarf, holding a child. "Oh, no," she laughed. "That was my uncle's old nurse. Mother's statue still has a sheet over it. I don't know what prompted me to insist that we unveil the statue that she pointed to. In all likelihood, it was nothing but fate and a selfish desire to continue the conversation. I was afraid that if I did not give her a project, she would feel the need to return to the party, and I would be alone again. At first, she was reluctant. She had not yet made up her mind whether the statues would suffer in the wet, sometimes cold, Cyrodiilic climate. Perhaps all should be covered, she reasoned. It may be that she was merely making conversation and was reluctant as I was to end the standoff and be that much closer to having to return to the party. In a few minutes' time, we tore the tarp from the statue of Bedeniki's mother. That is when my life changed forevermore. She was an untamed spirit of nature, screaming in a struggle with a misshapen, monstrous figure in black marble. Her gorgeous long fingers were raking across the creature's face. The monster's talons gripped her right breast in a sort of caress that prefaces a mortal wound. Its legs and hers wound around one another in a battle that was a dance. I felt annihilated. This lithe but formidable woman was beautiful beyond all superficial standards. Whoever had sculpted it had somehow captured not only a face and figure of a goddess, but her power and will. She was both tragic and triumphant. I fell, instantly and fatally, in love with her. I had not even noticed when Galen, one of my fellow initiates who was leaving the party, came up behind us. Apparently I had whispered the word magnificent, because I heard Bedeniki reply as if miles away. Yes, it is magnificent. That's why I was afraid of exposing it to the elements. Then I heard, clearly, like a stone breaking water, Galeen. Mara preserve me, that must be Paula. Then you've heard of my mother? asked Bedeniki, turning his way. I hail from Wayrest, practically on the border to Hammerfell. I don't think there's anyone who hasn't heard of your mother and her great heroism, ridding the land of that abominable beast. She died in that struggle, didn't she? Yes, said the girl sadly, but so too did the creature. For a moment we were all silent. I don't remember anything more of that night. Somehow, I knew I was invited to dine the next evening, but my mind and heart had been entirely and forevermore arrested by the statue. I returned, back to the guild, but my dreams were fevered and brought me no rest. Everything seemed diffused by white light, except for one beautiful, fearsome woman, Paula. End of volume 1. Alright, let's hit up volume 2 here. I'll actually take another quick sip of water here, apologies. Alright, sorry about that. Paula, Book 2 by Vojini Meyersteed. Same person, I believe. Paula. Paul-La. The name burned in my heart. I found myself whispering it in my studies, even when I tried to concentrate on something the Magister was saying. My lips would silently purse to voice the Paul, and tongue lightly flick to form the La, as if I were kissing her spirit before me. It was madness in every way, except that I knew that it was madness. I knew I was in love. I knew she was a noble Redguard woman, a fierce warrior, more beautiful than the stars. I knew her young daughter, Bedeniki, had taken possession of a manor house near the guild, and that she liked me, perhaps was even infatuated. I knew Paula had fought a terrible beast and killed it. I knew Paula was dead. As I say, I knew it was madness, and by that, I knew I could not be mad. But I also knew that I must return to Bedeniki's palace to see her statue of my beloved Paula engaged in that final, horrible, fatal battle with the monster. Return I did, over and over again. Had Bedeniki been a different sort of noblewoman, more comfortable with her peers, I would not have had so many opportunities. In her innocence, unaware of my sick obsession, she welcomed my company. We would talk for hours, laughing, and every time we would take a walk to the reflecting pond, where I would always stop, breathless, before the sculpture of her mother. It's a marvelous tradition you have, preserving these figures of your ancestors at their finest moments, I said, feeling her curious eyes on me. And the craftsmanship is without parallel. You wouldn't believe me, laughed the girl, but it was a bit of a scandal when my great-grandfather began the custom. We Redguards hold a great reverence for our families, but we are warriors, not artists. He hired a traveling artist to create the first statues, and everyone admired them until it was revealed that the artist was an elf, an Altmer from the Somerset Isle. Scandal. It was, absolutely. Bedeniki nodded seriously. The idea that a pompous, wicked elf's hands had formed these figures of noble Redguard warriors was unthinkable, profane, irreverent, everything bad you can imagine. But my great-grandfather's heart was in the beauty of it, and his philosophy of using the best to honor the best passed down to us all. I would not have even considered having a lesser artist create the statues of my parents, even if it would have been more allegiant to my culture. They're all exquisite, I said. But you? Like the one of my mother most of all. She smiled. I see you look at it even when you seem to be looking at the others. It's my favorite also. Would you tell me more about her? I asked, trying to keep my voice light and conversational. Oh, she would have said she was nothing extraordinary, but she was, the girl said, picking a flower from the garden. My father died when I was quite young, and she had so many roles to fill, but she did them all effortlessly. We have a great many business interests, and she was brilliant at managing everything. Certainly better than I am now. All it took was her smile, and everyone obeyed, and those that didn't paid dearly. She was very witty and charming, but a formidable force when the need arose for her to fight. Hundreds of battles, but I can never remember a moment of feeling neglected or unloved. I literally thought she was too strong for death. Stupid, I know, but when she went to battle that horrible creature, that freak from a mad wizard's laboratory, I never even thought she would not return. She was kind to her friends and ruthless to her enemies. What more can one say about a woman than that? Poor Bedeniki's eyes teared up with remembrance. What sort of villain was I to goad her so, in order to satisfy my perverted longings? Sheogorath could never have conflicted a mortal man more than me. I found myself both weeping and filled with desire. Paula not only looked like a goddess, but from her daughter's story, she was one. That night, while undressing for bed, I rediscovered the black disc I had stolen from Magister Tendixis's office weeks before. I'd half forgotten about its existence, the mysterious necromantic artifact which the mage believed could resurrect a dead love. Almost by pure instinct, I found myself placing the disc on my heart and whispering, Paula. A momentary chill filled my chamber. My breath hung in the air in a mist before dissipating. Frightened, I dropped the disc, It took a moment before my reason returned. And with it, the inescapable conclusion. The artifact could fulfill my desire. Until the early morning hours, I tried to raise my mistress from the chains of oblivion. But it was no use. I was no necromancer. I entertained thoughts of how to ask one of the magisters to help me, but I remembered how Magister Ilther had bid me to destroy it. They would expel me from the guild if I went to them and destroy the disc themselves, and with it, my only key to bringing my love to me. I was in my usual semi-torpid condition the next day in classes. Magister Ilther himself was lecturing on his specialty, the School of Enchantment. He was a dull speaker, with a monotone voice, but suddenly I felt as if every shadow had left the room, and I was in a palace of light. When most persons think of my particular science, they think of the process of invention, the infusing of charms and spells into objects, the creation of a magical blade, perhaps, or a ring. But the skilled enchanter is also a catalyst. The same mind that can create something new can also provoke greater power from something old. A ring can generate warmth for a novice, or the hand of such a talent can bake a forest black. The fat man chuckled. Not that I'm advocating that. Leave that for the School of Destruction. That week, all the initiates were asked to choose a field of specialization. All were surprised when I turned my back on my old darling, the School of Illusion. It seemed ridiculous to me that I had ever entertained an affection for such superficial charms. All my intellect was now focused on the School of Enchantment, the means by which I could free the power of the disc. For months thereafter, I barely slept. A few hours a week I'd spend with Betaniki and my statue to give myself strength and inspiration. All the rest of my time was spent with Magister Ilther or his assistants, learning everything I could about enchantment. They taught me how to taste the deepest levels of magicka within a stored object. A simple spell cast once, no matter how skillfully and no matter how spectacularly, is ephemeral. Of the present, what is and no more, sighed Magister Ilther, but placed in a home, it develops into an almost living energy, maturing and ripening, so only its surface is touched when an unskilled hand wields it. You must consider yourself a miner, digging deeper to pull forth the very heart of gold. Every night, when the laboratory closed, I practiced what I had learned. I could feel my power grow, and with it, the power of the disc. Whispering, Paula, I delved into the artifact, feeling every slight nick that marked the runes and every facet of the gemstones. At times, I was so close to her. I felt hands touching mine. But something dark and bestial, the reality of death, I suppose, would always break across the dawning of my dream. With it came an overwhelming rotting odor, which the initiates in the chambers next to mine began to complain about. Something must have crawled into the floorboards and died, I offered lamely. Magister Ilther praised my scholarship and allowed me the use of his laboratory after hours to further my studies. Yet no matter what I learned, Paula seemed scarcely closer. One night, it all ended. I was swaying in a deep ecstasy, moaning her name, the disc bruising my chest, when a sudden lightning flash through the window broke my concentration. A tempest of furious rain roared over Mir Karoo. I went to close the shutters, and when I returned to my table, I found that the disc had shattered. I broke into hysterical sobs, and then laughter. It was too much for my fragile mind to bear such a loss after so much time and study. The next day, and the day after, I spent in my bed, burning with a fever. Had I not been at a mage's guild with so many healers, I likely would have died. As it was, I provided an excellent study for the budding young scholars. When at last I was well enough to walk, I went to visit Bedeniki. She was charming as always, never once commenting on my appearance, which must have been ghastly. Finally, I gave her reason to worry, when I politely, but firmly, declined to walk with her along the reflecting pool. "But you love looking at the statuary," she exclaimed. I felt that I owed her the truth, and much more. "Dear lady, I love more than the statuary. I love your mother. She is all I've been able to think about for months. For months now. Ever since you and I first removed the tarp from that blessed sculpture. I don't know what you think of me now, but I've been obsessed with learning how to bring her back from the dead." Bedeniki stared at me, eyes wide. Finally, she spoke. "I think you need to leave now. I don't know if this is a terrible jest. Believe me, I wish it were. You see, I failed. I don't know why. It could not have been that my love wasn't strong enough, because no man had a stronger love. Perhaps my skills as an enchanter are not masterful, but it wasn't from lack of study. I could feel my voice rise, and knew I was beginning to rant, but I could not hold back. Perhaps the fault lay in that your mother never met me, but I think that only the caster's love is taken into account in the necromantic spell. I don't know what it was. Maybe that horrible creature, the monster that killed her, cast some sort of curse on her with its dying breath. I failed, and I don't know why." With a surprising burst of speed and strength for so small a lady, Bedeniki shoved herself against me. She screamed, "Get out!" and I fled out the door. Before she slammed the door shut, I offered my pathetic apologies. "I'm so sorry, Bedeniki, but consider that I wanted to bring your mother back to you. It's madness, I know, but there is only one thing that's certain in my life, and that's that I love Paula." The door was nearly shut, but the girl opened it, a crack, to ask tremulously, "You love whom?" "Paula!" I cried to the gods. "My mother," she whispered angrily, "was named Zarlis. Paula was the monster." I stared at the closed door for Mara knows how much time, and then began the long walk back to the Mages Guild. My memories searched through the minutiae to the tales in Talos night so long ago, when I first beheld the statue and first heard the name of my love. That Breton initiate, Gellin, had spoken. He was behind me. Was he recognizing the beast and not the lady? I turned the lonely bend that intersected with the outskirts of Mir Karoo, and a large shadow rose from the ground where it had been sitting, waiting for me. "Paula," I groaned. "Paula. Kiss me." It howled. And that brings my story up to the present moment. Love is red. Like blood. Oh man, what a good one. What a banger. What a banger. My goodness. Folks, I love a tragic story and I love a very flawed protagonist. So flawed that they may not even be a protagonist. I'm a sucker for it. Fantastic stuff, and even ties into very well a lot of Elder Scrolls mythos with regards to like schools of magic and Redguard culture, a bit of like that of Breton culture as well, right? Very cool stuff. Excellent stuff, I would say. Maybe one of my favorite, if not my favorite, Elder Scrolls book or books, I would say. Yeah, undoubtedly. That said, I have really come to appreciate the real Baron's Eye, as we have like rediscovered. But make no mistake, really love Paula. And also, I think it's a lot more accessible than the real Baron's Eye, right? You don't need, even with all the fun, like, world building and lore stuff that it has ties to, you don't really need to know that or be terribly familiar with it. It's fun that it's there for those who are clued in, but it's not necessary. It's just a fantastic tale, either way. And what a fun little ending, right? What a fun ending. That said, I think, I don't know, maybe you're new to the channel, or every time that I've read it up to this point, maybe you've skipped over it, because we've read it a few times now across different games. So maybe, I don't know, for some, maybe that was their first time that they've ever heard Paula, right? Feel free to write in and let me know. I very much, like I said, I like it so much, I would love to know if that was the first time. But yeah, Paula, what a banger. All right. When next we return, we're going to check out Rickety Mine Kemen, and we're going to go over here and get our first of the quests from Lucien. Well, I guess not technically, but our first of the Dead Drop quests, right? Which I think this sort of marks the halfway point, roughly, maybe 2/3 point, I don't know, of the Dark Brotherhood arc here in Oblivion. Anyway, until next time, please take care of each other.